Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bill Keegan, Town Manager in Foxboro, with your latest COVID-19 update. I wanted to get together with you this afternoon because obviously we're seeing some concerning trends, what's happening in and around the Commonwealth, and numbers in Foxborough certainly continue to climb as well. So I wanted to give you the latest information as to what's been happening and give you some information, the latest information on what we're hearing from the state as well. So in Foxborough today, we've had 395 cases that have tested positive in Foxborough since day one. We currently have 92 cases that we're tracking that currently have COVID-19 based on testing that's been occurring in and around the community or in the area. We've had total of 216 people have recovered. 75 people have have been tested on the antigen positive testing process, and we have one hospitalization. So currently we have 19 cases, 92 cases that are cases that we're following here in Foxborough for folks that live in and around the Foxborough area. So we currently are in the 11 in the yellow area for a concern. We've not progressed into the red area, but primarily because we're about 2.6% in terms of positivity rate. So 2.61% is the current positivity rate in the community. Total number of tests in the community, which is obviously it's skewed a little bit based on the number of testing that goes on at Gillette Stadium, is about 25,000, on nearly 25,700 instances where we've been tested. So it's good to know that we're doing a lot of testing, but by the same token, our community is still, generally speaking, doing okay. But it's concerning to see the numbers climb to the level that we see. Now, what's even more concerning is the fact that we're seeing on a statewide level the number of cases that are continuing to climb. So this afternoon, Governor Baker gave a press conference at 1 o'clock, which basically indicated that he's going to roll back the reopening of Massachusetts back to Phase 3, Step 1. So what that means is the following. There'll be the entire Commonwealth will move to Step 3, Phase 1 on the reopening plan effective on Sunday. And what this means is that outdoor gatherings at event venues and public spaces will be maximum at 50 people. Outdoor theaters and performance venues to 25% and no more than 50 people at any time. Closed indoor theaters and performance venues and a fewer smaller indoor recreation businesses like roller skating rinks and trampoline parks will be closed. Reduce capacity from 50% to 40% for several industry sectors below: arcades / indoor and outdoor recreation businesses, driving and flight schools, gyms and health clubs, libraries, museums, retail, offices, places of worship, lodging, common areas, and golf and movie theaters, no more than 50 people per theater at any time. So that's the latest that will go into effect the latest requirements that will go into effect as of Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, which will be actually December 13th. Restaurants and event venues protocols that will be updated. The following updates were made to restaurant and event venue protocols regarding the face covering, seating, and performances. You must wear a mask at all times except when eating and drinking. Seat more than 6 people per table and encourage customers to only dine with the same household. There is a 90-minute limit on tables. So if you go in to eat at a restaurant, your maximum amount of time at the table is 90 minutes. There's a prohibition against all musical performances at restaurants at this time, and they will close food court seating at all times starting on Sunday. Workplace and fitness centers protocols. The update on that is that it will be updates will be made to office spaces and fitness centers. Protocols with regard to face coverings, requiring that face masks now in offices when not in your own workspace and alone will be required. Required face mask wearing at all times in gyms, and also there is also the state is actually encouraging teleworking rather to be more prominent in workplaces at this time. All updates to sector and specific guidance can be found on www.mass.gov/reopening later this week. And so these are these are the requirements that the governor has put out as of early this afternoon and indicated during his most recent press release, press conference that he held at the State House. We are certainly concerned that the numbers continue to climb, and of course we are heading into the Christmas holiday and the New Year's holiday, which we know will in fact create bigger concerns for family gatherings, etc. We know that traditions will probably most likely be broken this year compared to how it has been in other years. And we know that that it's a very difficult time for folks because they haven't been able to get together with other people. But remember that the concern is getting together with people that can cause the spread of the disease, and we certainly don't want to see that happen any more than what has happened already. The numbers will continue to climb during the winter months, obviously, because more people are inclined to stay inside than outside. Obviously, it's going to restrict the number of dining opportunities, etc. But we certainly want to continue to encourage people to shop and dine locally as much as possible, so that we can help our local businesses stay in business and stay profitable to the greatest extent possible that they can do that. So this is the latest information that we have. I certainly do want to continue to emphasize that wearing a mask and washing your hands and keeping 6 feet apart is really important. But really remember that getting in with large gatherings is probably one of the most dangerous things you can do right now. So we do encourage you to not do that, to really limit your gatherings to people that you know in your household, or people that you've been with right along and know where they've been, so they can obviously limit your exposure to COVID-19. The good news is that we do have vaccines are on the way, and we know that Foxboro is better prepared than most. We are actually working towards trying to find out when we can actually get the vaccine, though it is not being told to us at this point in time. I'm told that 20 million vaccines will be available during the month of December nationwide, so we don't know what that means for Foxboro and for Massachusetts and as a whole. So as soon as we know more about that, we will certainly get the information out to all of you and keep you fully informed as to what's happening here in Foxboro. So until then, I will keep you updated on what's been happening. Certainly the concern is that the numbers are climbing. Again, 92 cases here in Foxborough. That's a new high for us, and certainly want to make sure that you stay as safe as possible, and please spread the word to keep your friends safe, stay in small groups, and certainly try to enjoy the holidays as much as you possibly can. But I'll be back to stay in touch with you, to keep you posted on what's been happening here in Foxborough, to keep you updated on where the numbers are throughout the next several weeks, so we can get through this together. Until then, take care and stay healthy. See you then.